The room was silent, not empty, just controlled. Chains held the figure in place, tight, reinforced, etched into the very structural walls. The faint suppression mechanisms felt barely audible but constant. The boy sat there, relaxed, like none of it mattered. Captain Rick stood across from him, still watching. "Kid," Rick said. The figure tilted his head slightly, amused. "Kid?" he echoed. "That's how we starting this?" Rick didn't react. "Name." A pause. Then, "Drenza." Rick's eyes didn't shift. "Full name." Drenza smiled faintly. "Just Drenza." Silence. Then Rick stepped forward slightly. "You're not an entity." That made Drenza's smile twitch, just a little. "And yet," Rick continued, "your essence says otherwise. A beat, close enough to pass, close enough to hide." Drenza leaned back against the restraints as much as they allowed. "You're good," he admitted. "Most can't tell." Rick ignored the compliment. "The other two," he said. "Zuchi, Kageshi." Drenza's eyes flickered. Recognition. Rick saw it. "They were mine," Rick continued. That landed, not loud, but heavy. "Recruits," he added. Drenza's expression shifted slightly, not surprise, interest. "So you're him," Drenza said quietly. "That makes sense now." Rick's voice didn't change. "They weren't entities before." A pause. "But they are now." Drenza didn't respond, because there wasn't an easy answer. "Someone changed them," Rick said. "That wasn't a question. That someone killed my squad." Now it was personal. The room felt tighter. "He leads them," Rick continued. "I want a name." Drenza exhaled lightly. "Never seen him." Rick didn't blink. "Heard of him," Drenza added. "Everyone in that circle has." A pause. "But he doesn't show himself like that." Rick's gaze sharpened slightly. "Name." Drenza shook his head. "Don't have one." Silence. Longer this time. Then, "Umbra Essence," Rick said. Drenza's eyes lifted again. "Or," Rick added, "what the North calls dark key. A flicker. Small, but real." "Heard of it," Drenza said. "Nothing useful." "Meaning?" "Meaning if someone's using that," he shrugged slightly against the restraints. "You've got bigger problems than me." That didn't shake Rick. Nothing did. Another pause. Then, you're going to help," Rick said. "Not a threat, not a negotiation, just fact." Drenza smiled again. "Figured." The Empire felt different now. Quieter. Heavier. Barracks wing, no one spoke at first. They didn't need to. The room held it all. The mission, the bodies, the silence after. Winta sat on the edge of a bunk, elbows on his knees, staring at the floor. Not joking, not moving. "He was just talking," Marno said quietly. "Like yesterday." No one answered, because that was the worst part. Sogi stood against the wall again. Same spot, same posture, different weight. His eyes didn't lift, not once. Rakuto stood near the center. Bandage gone, mark exposed, unhidden. He didn't try to cover it, didn't care who saw anymore. "We got split," he said finally. His voice wasn't loud, but it carried. 3 A ranks, not B. Winta exhaled through his nose. "Yeah, no kidding." Rakuto didn't look at him. "The one we fought," he continued. "He wasn't trying." That part landed. "He was watching," Rakuto added. Mira's eyes narrowed slightly. "Analyzing," she said. Rakuto nodded once. "And when he hit jail, he stopped." Didn't finish it. Didn't need to. Winta leaned back slightly, staring at the ceiling now. "I ain't even see it," he muttered. "1 second he up, next." Silence again. Peck stood near the window. Still. Composed, but her voice came quieter than usual. Zuchi wasn't at full output either. That shifted attention. "What?" Marno asked. "He was holding back," Peck said, "even against both of us." A pause, and still winning. That made it worse. Kyra stood near the door, listening, watching. Her eyes moved once, to Rakuto, to the mark, then away. Footsteps. The room didn't react immediately, but they felt it. Before they saw him, the door opened. Captain Rick stepped in. The air changed instantly, not tense, just controlled. Everyone straightened, even now, even like this. His gaze moved once across them, taking everything in, no reaction, no visible judgment, just observation. "You were deployed early," he said. A pause. "You weren't ready." No one argued. Because they knew. "But you survived," he added. "That mattered, even if it didn't feel like enough." His eyes shifted slightly. "This was not a B-rank mission." Another pause. "And it won't be the last time you're put in that position." That landed. Hard. Winta frowned slightly. "So what? We just deal with it?" Rick looked at him. "You adapt," he said simply. Silence. Then, "There are things moving beyond what you've been trained for," Rick continued. "Individuals, groups. Forces don't follow standard classification." A beat. "You encountered 3 of them." Rakuto's jaw tightened slightly. "There are more." That made the room feel smaller. Rick stepped forward once. "Your next phase begins now." That wasn't part of the plan, not originally. You will be trained differently. His eyes sharpened slightly, because what's coming next, a pause, will not give you time to catch up. Silence followed. Heavy. Final. Then, rest while you can. And just like that, he turned and left. The room didn't move right away, didn't speak, didn't process, because now it wasn't just about surviving, it was about what came after. And whatever this was, it wasn't slowing down.
I start from here, I catch up with you. I don't do back on myself anymore. I start from here, I catch up with you. I don't do back on myself.